Hi everybody, Dizzy Crafter here with another haul from Temu, as you can guess from the packaging. I've not placed an order with Temu for a while, but I'd seen some little things I was interested in, so I thought I'll place an order and I'll do a little video. So without further ado, let's dive in. So I didn't actually realise I'd placed the order for this, so I'll just take it out of the packaging. And it's a box with boxes in, so just unzip that, and we've got lots of little boxes here, and I feel like this would work better actually, so I am glad I placed this order to just put my little die cuts in from like cool cats and stuff like that, so they'll all be in one little place, and we get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 little boxes in there. And if you didn't want to store it in this box, then you can always take them out and have the storage as well, but I think I will leave it like that so that all my little cuttings will be in one place. Then the next thing I got was this spoon for my wax melts. So I think this was something like £1 or something, so it feels quite sturdy actually, it doesn't feel flimsy at all. I just think it's so pretty. Like I say, I'm sure it was around about £1, so I can't grumble. And then we've got lots of boxes here with stamp things for the wax melts. We've got 10 in here, and let's see if the camera will focus on them. I'm not too sure it will, but we've got a windmill. We've got, I think it's a fairy, yes it's a fairy. Then we've got a fairy castle and a merry-go-round. Then we've got a clock. I'm not too sure what that is, I think it's just some flowers. Again, I think this is like a solar system actually, I was going to say, I'm not too sure what it is. It could be a teddy bear. A lot of these I'm not going to see until I've used the wax itself. We've got a nice little flower there. Again, I'm not too sure what that is. And then this looks like a moon or something, I'm not too sure. Again, we're going to have to check these out with the wax itself. And then we've got a little bunny that is fishing, and this was £3 something, and I love the fact that it comes with the box and they do feel quite sturdy. I got some papers. It's a retake on the Graphic 45. It's Life's a Bowl of Cherries, so I thought, well, I could use these as a practice. I mean, they are a bit crumpled up to be fair, and from what memory they do look very, very similar. Obviously you've not got the quality, it is just paper. So if you did want to use these as a journaling card, you would have to mount them on some card themselves. So, but again, this wasn't expensive, and we've got quite a few papers here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 papers in there, and like I said, I really can't remember how much I paid, but it wasn't that much. And I did actually get 2 packs of those, which I'm glad because there's no duplicates in those. Then I got some cups, just open these up. So we got these, and it's up to 100ml, and it's silicone, and I'm wanting to move my resin, and we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. So, because I'm after wanting to make my own backgammon board, me and my partner, so we basically wanted something to mix the resin up and make a nice pretty colour. Then we've got this silicone mould which can help with these stamps and give it a perfect circle, so that's really cool. And I'm wondering if I could even use those for the checkers, although they may be quite thin, they'll be still kind of cool, and especially as a practice. And then we've also got this one, which is also for those wax melts. So we've got different patterns. So we've got a square, we've got like a stamped square, we've got a scallop circle, a flower, a star, and just a plain circle there. And then we've got lots of little wax melts as well. You see, they look quite iridescent, so they look really pretty. Again, all these wasn't very expensive. I think this whole order comes to something like £20, so can't really grumble at that. And then I got this little beauty. So it's actually the exact same actually, yeah, so it matches. This will help with melting your wax, so you'll put a tea tree like there, your wax in here, and then that will melt the wax for you. And like I say, this was pennies, I think it was something like £1.70. So that's a bargain compared to my other ones I've purchased in the past. We've got another box full of the seals. We've got a flower, we've got some bells, a shield, a paw print, a bee, a little rabbit with some balloons. We've got a hot air balloon in the sky. I'm not too sure, I think that must be another crest. Let's have a look. Again, I'm not too sure. We've got a little cherub, we've got a Hello Kitty, we've got another shield. Maybe like kind of Harry Potter vibes there actually, I'm not too sure. We've got a flower, we've got a snow globe, and I think this could be like an under the sea, but I'm not 100% certain on that. And again, they weren't expensive, but they feel really good quality. And then I have got this one. This one was a bit more expensive. In fact, I think this was as expensive as this whole set here, but I really like the design, and it was an octopus, and I can feel the difference now. It's quite weighty compared to those, but as long as they all work, it doesn't matter, does it? Let's go through these in a moment. I've got another handle and a bee. You never have too many handles when you're doing these, because if you do like a job lot, the handles will really come in handy. Alright, it does go on. It's a little bit squeaky, but we've got a lovely bee here. And then we've got this scalloped plate. I don't really know what you'd call this, but you basically wax in and it will give you that shape, very much like this silicone. So I'm not too sure, I probably would have needed that, to be honest. This is another bee, so we've got 2 bees, so I didn't really need to purchase this, but like I say, it wasn't that expensive. And then we've got a whole bag, which I'm not going to go through these individually because I don't know half of the pictures anyway. I can see an owl and a nice koala bear and birthday cake. Let's count how many you actually get in here though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I think I got this because I really like the fact that you've got the different shapes. So you've got the circle and you've got the square, and then you've got a rectangle here, and I think this is so cute. It's like little teddy bears. That's a sunflower scene. I said I wasn't going to go through them, but I am. And then this is like little squares with lots of things. Got some cherries, so it'd be nice to go with those papers. There's the birthday cake I spotted. There's an ice cream, I think, the koala, not koala. Some roses, I think that is. I think that might be bunny rabbits. I'm not sure. A nice little bow and a nice teddy bear. I 100% don't need any more seals, do I? So let's have a look at these kits. Now these are wax seal kits as well. Can we just take a moment to appreciate this beautiful box? It's really nice. And I think this was something like £4 or something like that. Wow. Just how stunning is that little kit? So you've got lots of like wax melts in here. So you've got gold, silvers, looks like a maroon coloured. Then you've got blue, purple, silver. But just look at this handle. How beautiful is that? The camera will focus. It is gorgeous. And then we've got a planet on there. And then we've got a stem, we've got a rocket shape, we've even got the tea tree light, and then we've got another handle, another melting pot. And to be honest, I actually don't know what this is for. So I think, actually now I think about it, it was, you could colour over the wax to give it some gold, but we'll see. I'll have a play in a bit. So that's that one. And this one was more expensive. And again, it's in beautiful packaging. I don't think I'll be taking them out of this packaging, to be honest. Wow, just look at this. I think I've got something missing though. Here. It might be under the foam, we'll have to have a look. So we've got the tea light, yeah, it's here. So we've got this feather, but I'm not 100% certain what we do with this. I will probably have to have a look at the video. Some tweezers, we've got a cooling mat, we've got another melting pot, we've got some more wax melts which will coordinate with the thing. I really love these greens. And again, we've got a beautiful handle again with a Christmas tree. So this was like the Christmas box. We've got yet again another bumblebee. We've got a present, and then we've got some wording which I can't work out what that is. The gold pen again, and another melting one. I just want to see, there's no difference in those qualities of those. I mean, this is wood and then you've got this metal here. So what I'll do is I'll tidy this little lot away and we'll have a play with them and see what it's like to use. So I've cleared everything away and I've kind of got some organisation going on. So I'm just going to light the tea tree light and then bob that over the top. And I don't really want to use ones that come in the jar, so I'm just going to use these ones here and put these in a spoon. I think I shall go with a mixture of the blues and greens, and I'm just going to put 6 in and pop that on there for it to melt. I don't know how long it will take to melt. And then we'll do some pinky purple ones. Again, we have got 6 in there. It may need more than that, I don't know. And just pop that on. And then I've got my things ready, so we're going to do one circle, one in here. In fact, let's get one of the squares on the handles and we can see how that turns out, what it looks like, because like I say, it's something different to what I'm used to. You can use any handles because they're all interchangeable. The screws, the threads and everything are all the same. And on the blue one we've got a planet, and then on this green one we've got a Christmas tree, which I think I will change for the bee. Just waiting for those to melt. Right, I feel like that one is done, so I'm just going to pour it into here and hopefully we've got enough. Put that there, and then straight away we're going to press that in. I don't think I had enough to actually complete that one, so maybe we can try 8 next time. So let's put some more in and we'll put 8 in. So yeah, I should technically put 2 more in that one actually, now I'll think about it. So we want a purple and a pink. And that shouldn't take too long because most of that is melted anyway. I'm just going to leave that in to stay in there to cool down. And this one's going to be the garden, so we're going to get that ready and we're going to pop it into this square here. Now this square actually might take more wax, so 8 still may not be enough for this. I feel like that is definitely done. What I'm going to do is just manoeuvre it very quick, and I will have to be quick. No, starting to set, so I need to pop it in unfortunately, so I feel like it definitely needed more. So we'll just give that a cool and then we'll get this lot going. And again, I'm going to put an extra 2 in, I think, because this again is even bigger. And that's how hot that is. That's already starting to melt without it being on the candle. Let's check this one out because this should be well and truly clean now. All cooled down, I mean. Just take them stragglers off. It actually still feels warm, so I'm just going to pop it over here for now. And all these bits of wax I'm actually going to pop back in. This way's not well not. Right, I feel like this one is possibly done, so we're just going to pour this in. And hopefully we can get everything in there. See, I think I've probably gone too much with this one. I'm just going to pop that there to cool, and we're just going to try and centralise this and let it fall in. And I did put way too much in because it's overspilt here. So let's have a look at this and see if it's cooled. Yeah, this one's definitely cooled, and we just peel this off. And then we've got our little planet going on, which I don't know what's going on with my camera lately, but it's just not focusing at all. It didn't quite work for the full circle, but like I said, I just don't think I put enough in, and it feels solid, it looks beautiful. But I am actually going to try this pen and see if I'm right. I think it was to like go over the details to make the details pop. So I'll just do that quickly. And then we could even possibly go around the sides. Yeah, it's not too bad, I guess. But my camera just does not want to zoom. But hopefully you can see it there like that anyway. And look at me, totally forgetting all about this little man here. So I want a different thing. So I'm going to choose one of the cheaper ones. So let's just grab one out of here. So I'll just lift this up gently because it's quite full. Whoops. I'm just going to have to pop it over here. I'm sorry, I will move it, but it's just that was burning my hand. So let's move those over there a sec. And you can see it, and then I'm just going to pop this in. So 8, or possibly less than 8, because again I've proper overfilled it again. It's a trial and error thing, and it isn't down to the actual wax, it's down to misuse, but I can remelt that anyway, so there's never any waste. So we can put that on, and we've got this little sunshine going on. I hope you can see that. How pretty are they? Right, so I'll probably end up remelting that. This doesn't feel too bad. It's come off there okay. We've got a nice flat surface here, and that's come out. And look, that just shows you how much I've done. Way too much here, because we've got this massive lip. But it doesn't matter. Like I said, I can remelt it anyway. But we have got a beautiful bumblebee. So I'm just going to break this up. Maybe use my scissors because it's actually quite stiff. And I'm going to bob that in to remelt again. And like I say, this is the beauty of it. If you're not happy, just remelt it. I wasn't happy. I don't know about the one where I've put the pen on. I'm not too sure about that. Sorry about that, guys. My battery died on me. So we've just remelted all that what we've just done, and I'm going to try this flower one again, and I've changed it for the more expensive stamp piece here, the heavier one with the octopus, and it definitely is more weighty, so we're going to try it in here and see what we get. Again, not too much, enough in there, so we can take some from here. But that will help spread it into them corners. I feel like that is a much better one, but we won't know until we actually do it. And let's take this one off. This one again is going to be quite difficult because it's actually over the thing itself, so I might have to remelt this over that. Yeah, so I'll just remelt that another time, because I feel like you can kind of get the gist of what it is. It's no different from the expensive brands, because I have got expensive brands. What I am going to do though, if I can just pour this lot out, I want to do one that's just one of these plainer colours. I'm exactly 100% certain how you get that, all of that out, so I feel like once that's in, it's in. And we'll go and try and do, a green Christmas tree, I think. Although these feel like they're iridescent as well. I want to get lots of the green out. So I'm going to try with 6, because there is a little bit of residue left in there. I'm actually excited to see what this one looks like. But I do need to get the Christmas tree out. Just lift that one up. I don't think I've quite got it right to the edges, but much better than before. Kind of stuck on this mat. So maybe this mat ain't that great. I've got it off anyway. But yeah, I'm actually really pleased with that for my second attempt. How cool is that? I know I was still missing a few bits here, but overall it's not bad. And like I say, that's user error. It's just about getting that exact amount of wax in there to get those shapes. Right, Christmas tree, and then we're going to be done. Just wait for that to melt. It won't be fully green like I say, and I'm not going to use that because I didn't quite like the feel of that, to be honest. I think I'm going to go with this little scalloped circle. I feel like that would be really nice and Christmassy. Here we are, so we've got that off anyway, so I can just remelt that up and we'll do that at rest. Right, I think the green is now done. I'm just going to bob that in. Again, I've not managed to get to the whole of the circle, unfortunately. It was starting to cool. But we'll live and learn, we'll keep on trying, don't we? Let's have a look at this. It still feels fairly warm. It's come off very easily, and that is probably the best one we've done so far. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to go off and have a play, because like I said, I've never actually done this wax melting before, even though I have got the made to surprise kit. I've just had a chance to get it out, and this has spurred me on to have another go. Now I've got lots to go at. So I'll be back in a bit. Well, I've managed to make a fair few of them. I did really struggle to get the bigger ones, especially these flowers and this star looking one. So I gave up with those. I did manage to get a couple of squares, but again it was very difficult. So if anyone's got any advice, I'd really appreciate it, because when I was doing it I just ended up with a lot of overspill, as you can see here. I mean, this one's turned out okay as it happened, but I would prefer it to get it nice and neat. I don't think the circles helped a great deal either, because again there's lots of overhang on there. I did do it on the silicone mat, and this is the one I did with the silicone mat, and I actually trimmed around the edges, which I think is perfect. It looks lovely, though you haven't got that slight raised. I do feel like that these seals are the whole point of them, is to have that slight raised, but each one is individual. I've used lots of different colours. My favourite has got to be this octopus, but again I didn't quite get it because it was a little bit overspilled on this side, but on this side it was perfect. But again, if you're not happy, you can re-melt them all down, which I've done several times on all of these. So, but for the price I've paid for these kits, you can't really grumble. So what I'll do is I'll pop some close-up photos so you can see each one. And I'd like to say a big thank you for watching this kind of, it's not really a tutorial, but showing my first attempt at doing these and also watching the haul. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I'd love it if you please comment, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and hopefully I shall see you in the next video. Bye!